In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the brownies that are you versus how to make the brownies that are the guy she tells you not to worry about. I create a lot of recipes myself, but sometimes it's nice to let somebody else do the work. So when somebody offered to give me this low sugar chocolate brownie mix from the Skinny Food Co. completely for free, I had to accept. Apparently this makes fudgy brownies in just 10 minutes. Low sugar, high protein, only 2 or 3 extra ingredients and only 97 calories. It sounds pretty good, but it's hard to know for sure before trying them myself. They could taste like crap or they could be this big and then I'd be disappointed. Just like most women out there, I am all about size. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying this mix out and giving you an honest review. Is it great? Does it suck? Is it all just marketing hype? Let's find out. There's also going to be a special bonus recipe coming up at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that as well. But now, let's see what this is all about. Right, so we're just going to be following the instructions here. Seems simple enough. The only thing I can't do is add oil into our mix because I literally don't have oil in the house and I'm not prepared to go and get some. So I'll just swap that out for some additional egg whites. I'm sure that'll work fine. Each brownie needs 22 grams of mix. I'm going to make 4, so let's weigh out 88 grams. Smells pretty good. 88. Perfect. Following that up with around 50 grams of water. Good. And we're going to go for 1 real egg white today because I'm feeling fancy. Right, so that is literally all the ingredients. The mix, egg whites and water. We're just going to give that a mix until it is completely smooth. And not going to lie, this is looking very, very nice. And it smells very good as well. Should we taste test? Ooh, that is good. That is really good. I think we might be onto a winner. Now we just need to pour that into a pan. And there we go, brownies ready to go in the oven. We're going to put them in for 8 minutes or so, and I'll get back to you when they're done. Right, what do we have here then? We're looking pretty good, I'm not going to lie. This is half a piece, so this is half a serving. So it's a decent size. As you can see, the texture is nice and spongy. I've got it nice and warm, and the way I made these without the oil brings the total calories of each brownie piece to 75 calories with 4 grams of protein. And for a brownie, that is really good. The protein could definitely be higher, but I'm going to fix that for you in a minute, don't you worry. And it's only got 12 grams of carbs and 1 gram of fat. Can't beat it on a fat standpoint. And in terms of taste, honestly, very good. Slightly dry maybe, but I didn't use the oil. However, fudgy, dense, soft. I rate that. That's a good 8 out of 10. For something that only took 2 ingredients and 10 minutes to make, I recommend it. Right, so those brownies were good, but let's be honest. 4 grams of protein per brownie, it's not quite enough. Not enough for me anyway. So now it's time to bump these up a notch. It's time to make these low sugar brownies into high protein brownies. And not just that, we're going to be decorating them with a coffee caramel high protein frosting on top. That should be way better, taste even better, and it's going to give you way more gains. Let's do it. So, slightly more complicated than the original recipe, but still pretty damn easy. Grab yourself a mixing bowl and add 100 grams of low sugar brownie mix, along with 32 grams of chocolate protein powder, 30 grams of egg whites, and around 75 grams or so of water. You may need to adjust how much water is used based on how thick your protein powder is. Once that's all mixed up, you've got a nice batter. Pour it into a baking tray and again, bake for 8 to 10 minutes or so at 180 degrees C, or until the fork comes out moist with crumbs on it. While that cooks, we'll prepare the coffee caramel frosting, and this is honestly just awesome. In a smaller bowl, combine 20 grams of coffee caramel protein powder, 1 teaspoon of instant coffee, 50 grams of fat-free cream cheese, sweetener to taste, and around 12 grams of unsweetened almond milk. Again, you may need more or less liquid based on your protein powder. I'd also recommend microwaving the cream cheese first because it makes it easier to mix in. When it's fully mixed, you'll be left with a thick, creamy frosting smelling like coffee and caramel. When the brownies are baked, allow them to cool and then spread the frosting over the top, cut them into 6 pieces and you are done. Okay, now we are really onto something. We took the low sugar brownie mix and injected it with a big dose of protein. We then decorated it with a thick, creamy, low calorie, high protein coffee caramel spread on top, and we are looking good. If you make these exactly like I did and you cut it into 6 brownie pieces, which as you can see are pretty damn big, you are only getting 97 calories per brownie with 10 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs and 1 gram of fat. That is pretty damn good macros if you ask me. You compare that to any protein bar out there, you're not going to lose. Let me just double check that they taste good though. That is honestly phenomenal. That is so good. I seriously think coffee flavoured frosting is slept on. Coffee cake is one of my favourites, and I don't know why I haven't made it anabolic yet. Those brownies are so thick and dense. I already know it's going to be really filling, and it's so sweet from how much sweetener's in that frosting, but you've also got that little coffee kick. So good. In the world of high calorie, low protein, anabolic recipes, everyone's making cookies and cream, chocolate, all of that, but nobody is making the coffee caramel. They're sleeping on it, but not today. We're doing it. It's such an easy frosting to make. It brings that recipe up a good 2 steps at least. And by the way, if you don't have fat-free cream cheese, you can easily swap that out for fat-free Greek yogurt. So that is my review on the Skinny Food low sugar brownies, and my personal recipe just stepped them up a notch. We bumped up the protein, we took it to that next level, and we are happy about it. Subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week, so join the team and don't miss out. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you as always for watching, and until the next one, see you later guys.